Marie the Cat from Disney's Aristocats, nail art tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Begin by painting your pointer, middle, and pinky nails a dark pink, and your ring and thumbnails a lighter pink. And I added a layer glitter to all of them. So I'm going to start on my ring nail, or your ring and thumbnail, and with white paint, we're going to be painting the shape of Marie's head. So I'm going to start, and this is almost, it's like almost like a camel's hump. That's kind of what I think of it as. And then add a line that connects them. This is her head. And then add her chest. And on her chest, you want to add like little tufts of hair. So make the line not smooth. You want to make it kind of rough looking almost. So then add her back. And don't forget about her ears. And then she also has this little tuft of hair on top of her head, so don't forget that as well. So now I'm using a medium pink, and this is darker than the color I painted my nail, although it is really hard to see that. But add the bow that goes around her neck. And because I'm going to have her in almost like a shrugging position, you don't want the ribbon to go all the way around because her one shoulder is going to be covering that. And then add a little bow around the hair on top of her head. So with a really super light gray, I'm going to be sketching in all of her facial features. And the reason I'm using gray right now is because if you actually look at the cartoon, it is all done in gray. And so I was just going to stick with that. It gives her a softer look, a nicer, a sweeter look, I guess. So sketch in her eyes and her nose, and then her mouth and her chin. And now I'm also going to be using that same color gray, and I'm going to be doing all of the outline around the white. So now with a really light pink, this is lighter than the color of my nail, I'm also going to be adding that into her ears and on her nose and a little bit in her mouth. And then add a light blue circle in each eye. So now I am going to be doing some details in black, so I'm going to line her eyes and give her some eyelashes and her pupils. And also her eyebrows are black. And she's got 3 whiskers on each side of her nose. And then add a little white dot in each eye. And with darker red, I'm going to shade in her mouth. And I'm also going to be going around the bows. So just like we did the outlining around her with gray, we're doing the outlining around her pink bows with red. This is also going to give them that softer, nicer little, it's going to look less harsh, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So then on your pointer, middle, and pinky nails, we're going to be sketching in a light pink bow. So this is the same color that I used inside her ears and nose. And so I'm just going to paint a nice big bow at the top of my nail. And on these ones, I am going to be outlining them in black. And the reason on these I'm using black is because if I were to try and outline them with dark red, because the nail is also darker, it's not going to show up as much. So if you do the black line, it's going to show up better. And then add 2 little lines on each side. And of course, add a layer of top coat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my design. Please share any recreations with me on Facebook and Twitter. I always love to see them. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!